he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels.
Now
that fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one, 3-0. Ken Hurd would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Ball 4, take your base.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Ken Hurd.
The right fielder, Ken Hurd.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Ciani is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ben Rortvedt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Thomas Malone. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no error. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steele Walker.
The center fielder, Steele Walker.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
No one out now.
No, inside.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to bat, Jax Biggers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but A 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
David Kraft comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Count 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The batter.
At the plate, number 83.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
2 down.
Ball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 balls. No
Well, this
strike.
is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. On the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Albuquerque's out in front, 12 to 9.
That's ball 4.
Stepping in once again is Kristen Stewart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 20.
First offering. Hit to short. And there's 1 down now. Next, here is Justin Foscue. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You.
The windup and the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now batting. The
In
right
now,
fielder.
Ken Hurd,
Ken
as he takes a called
Hurd.
strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Striding in is Ben Rortvedt. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, no runner, no runner.
It's like magic.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one.
Number 25.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Albuquerque Isotopes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Phil McCracken earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Sean Jelly struggled and gets the loss after giving up
Time of the
6
ball
earned. So please, Zach.